right, big boy. All right, I'll go work on your water feature there, buddy boy. All right, give your space, man. That's whose enclosure we are working on right there. Louie the Lion. So what we're doing here is re-waterproofing this whole basin, and this whole thing, I kind of looks like the fried egg thing. So like that's the yolk and this is the breast of the white part of the egg. But anyway, it was undercut along the whole edge, so you kind of look underneath it, and it looked obviously like a poured concrete thing. So we're wanting to surface texture coat this whole thing, including the pond basin, plus waterproofing it. And so to add concrete to the bottom here, I wanted you to see how we do that. So my trusty assistant Daniel is going to hold that. So what we do is we drill into the sides of the structure and then vent the steel down. You have to hammer it in. The rebar doesn't go in that easy. So you get a drill bit that's the same size as your rebar about. Daniel already pounded that one in pretty darn good. Once you get it in there and it stops, boing, then you want to bend it over. So you don't always have to epoxy stuff. I'm hitting this sucker really hard, and you can hear the sound of it there. So that's as deep as we're going to go. Once you get that in there, then you bend it down and you hope it won't break off, but we got a lot of concrete there holding it. You can see this obviously looks like it was formed up, which it obviously was. So we're bending this down to get into the area that our concrete's going to go. And so all this is going to be filled in with concrete like we did already on the rest of it. And then we want to finish the concrete just to the outer edge of our little footing trench. That way when this erodes, if it does over time, we'll be able to have it look still below ground. There's a lot of material we'd have to go through to get down there. Once we're done, as you can see over here, we already have filled it up pretty good. We're going to fill in this last little portion and trowel it over, and maybe we can make a lump or a crack. That would be kind of cool. We've done all the rest of it all the way through to this little perimeter and then around here, and then we're going to start texture coating it with our usual hopper trick. So just want to let you guys know this is a way of doing it. This thing is not going anywhere. If you really wanted to worry about it, you could add steel here, I suppose. But the idea is to have this in here to hold the footing little coverage that we did solid and strong, so it won't pull away from the edge of this. It might a little bit, but that's okay. So here we are up at Louie's tune-up here. We are actually texture coating this whole thing. It looked kind of like a fried egg. Like that's the yolk and that's the white part of the egg out there. So yesterday we texture coated everything with our little hopper. Again, you can do quite a bit with just a little hopper. This was 3 bags of material, 2 bags of pump grade, which has fibers in it, glass fibers in it. And we put that on here, so that was 2 80-pound bags of that and a 60-pound bag, which totals up to whatever that does. So I'm trying to look and talk and think. So today we just want to rinse down this material, this texture coat. It's 1/4 inch thick or so, and we want to make sure that's going to be able to cure really well. So you want to get your material, you want to get it moist as it's curing, especially if it's hot while you're doing your work. The next batch we're going to do is going to do the inside hiss. We're going to power wash all that stuff. That's the fog coat product, and you can kind of see it doesn't it can kind of come off, so it's a soft cementatious product, but it does add all this color to what we're doing here, which is pretty cool. And we got Louie in his cage over there, and it gave him some food. It's always good to get the animals a reward whenever they're trying to get them to move around and go in different either a transporting cage or what have you, or different sort of a holding area in their enclosure spaces. It's really ingenious how they do move the animals around. It's really quite incredible. So anyway, just giving it a power wash, or a hose wash I should say, and then we'll power wash this bottom portion and come back and texture out the bottom of the feature, and that will be all done and ready to go for the paint, and we'll be done with this bad boy over here. So Mr. Dave on the rock pile, another little trick so we can get Louie's pond ready for him to splash around in these hot summer days. All right, DaveHenderson.podia.com for how we do this, free stuff. You can download it for free, no charge, and fill you in on a lot about what we do. And then there's for sale stuff if you really want to dig in deep and check it out. So hanging out on the rock pile here up at Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Go to lionstigersandbears.org, all spelled out, one word, to send a donation if you can. They protect endangered animals, abused animals, neglected animals. Send them some money if you can. A little bit will help, and keep this place going. That would be awesome. So have a great day. Remember to be thankful for giving. Get those two things dialed in. You'll be a happier person. Happier person equals happier people around you. All right. Until next time, we'll see you on the rock pile. Mr. Dave checking out. Have a great day no matter what. Cheers. Whoa, hey big boy.